Let's get it going. What is going on? Hope you're doing well. I am recording this on a Friday, so I hope this Friday finds you in great spirits. We're going to jump right in. I want to do a little analysis of some of the activity or some of the deals, or at least one deal or experience that I've encountered lately that you may find applicable to your situation, and at least give you an idea of some of the things that we do over at the State Pro Services, Probate, an inherited property specialist. So the topic today is I'm just going to go over a recent deal and opportunity. My dad's biggest concern was selling the house. Courtney knew how to do it and got the job done in 3 weeks. So that's a little precursor tease of what's going on. Again, I am the probate specialist and expert in Durham County, North Carolina. That doesn't mean that I know everything about probate. It means that I am dedicated to the process, dedicated to learn as much as I can so that I can help folks that are going through the process. Folks who are personal representatives are responsible for a lot when it comes to probate. That's the legal process, again, of settling the affairs of someone. And it's a heavy burden. It's a heavy weight. It's public. It's can be expensive, and it can be pretty lengthy relatively. There are a lot of responsibilities that the personal representative is charged with, and then fiduciary responsibilities. So you can be held liable in civil court and criminally liable if you are negligent or found to be in bad conduct. And so we find that a lot of people have issues, have challenges that they need help with, and we help them navigate the process smoothly. We also find that a majority of these cases have property or real estate involved, and people are looking for solutions, whether that's keeping the property for themselves, somehow fixing it up, rehabbing it, perhaps turning it into an asset and monetizing it, or perhaps they want to sell it on top dollar and do all the rehab repairs and list it out there so that they can get top dollar, or they want speed and convenience so they can get their money quickly so they can pay off bills that the estate owes, distribute inheritance, or just move on with their life. And that's what we try to provide, those solutions to those property issues and other related issues in probate. And so I'm down at the Durham County Office of Clerk of Superior Courts every week. Clerks are very awesome in there. And this is how I find data and find people to support and help. And for this particular case, I think I was sitting in with Nick. I was in with Deputy Clerk Nick on one of the case where a large estate was being opened. Here's some other clerks here. They're awesome. Victoria, Ashley, Juanita, awesome folks. But at any rate, in this particular case, the person was opening large estate, was having some challenges, and I was sitting in offering services, really just listening. And when I asked him what was his biggest challenge, he said, understanding the process once he leaves would be a lot of help, and he needs help selling his property. Please help. And so we set up an appointment to chat. And actually, after I followed up with him, his daughter was in, his adult daughter was there as well. We kind of lost connection, and I, continued to follow up, called once or twice, maybe a week, and then let it be called maybe once a week after the first initial time. I didn't want to bug, but I was then about 3 or 4 weeks went by, and I got a call back from from the seller and his daughter saying, "Hey, we need help. We had another buyer for the property, but that buyer could not close because the buyer found out the property was in probate, didn't understand the probate process, and thought they had to wait until probate was over so that the seller had the right to sell the property." However, as an expert in the field, I understood and knew that there were absolutely can sell property in probate. In fact, most property in North Carolina doesn't necessarily have to go through the probate process, depending on how it's deeded. All right. And so long story short, we're able to come in, put the expertise together, and get the job done. I was able to help them get the notice to creditors into the proper publication, connect with the title company to make sure that we followed all the steps properly involved. And wow, there actually was a situation where a brother, well, he wasn't really a brother, but in families where someone's spent so much time with you, you consider them a brother. Well, that was a situation here. And he was with the person who passed away, the seller's father who passed away when he did pass away. And he wrote down erroneously that he was the father or the brother on the death certificate. And that caused a lot of challenges. So I learned how to help someone write a renunciation of inheritance, because the the brother in quotes was a really good person and was really just there trying to help, wasn't trying to take or steal any inheritance, even though by North Carolina law, he had every right to half of that house. And so we're doing some renunciation of the inheritance to make sure that went through. But I learned that there are certain steps that have to go through to make that happen early in the probate. So I learned. And so I had to speak to the actual brother and the whole family to make sure everyone's on the same page. And we still were able to get the job done. And he did what I considered the right thing and went ahead and signed papers as co-signer, co-seller, and was able to give his proceeds to his brother and help him connect with a proper CPA so that he doesn't get the tax burden of this gifting that he gave, because it still is considered income for him. He just technically gave his income to his brother, in quotes. Long story short, I learned a lot about this. Was really able to add some tools to my tool belt, and most important, the sellers were able to get what they needed, and I got a 5-star review. Woohoo! That's my big head right there. But 5-star review. Oh, I guess I should have played that. Well, I guess it's on Google, so it is public information. My dad and I met Courtney at the probate office in Durham. He helped us get the ball rolling with probate. My dad's biggest concern was selling the house he inherited. We had a buyer, but the buyer said they wouldn't be able to buy the property and that it would take them at least 4 months since it was in probate. But Courtney knew how to do it and got it done in 3 weeks. Could have got it done a little sooner, but we had some other challenges that happened. But he's continuing to help my dad complete the probate case as well. That's right. That's what we do. Durham County probate specialist. We did it. We got the job done, and we're very happy to have done that. Hey, check this out. If you are in Durham County, North Carolina, or in North Carolina in general, and you want support with your probate or just to hear some of my experience, again, I'm not an attorney. I'm not a financial advisor. I don't even play one on my YouTube channel. I'm here sharing experience, and if I can help you, I definitely can. Every Wednesday, 12 o'clock, scan the code, come sign up. Durham County Superior Court Office is not affiliated with me as well. They don't offer legal or financial advice, but we are human beings, and we are hoping that this supports and helps you through the probate process. Help us help you. All right. Other than that, this is the Life and Transitions Experts podcast, and I'm signing off as I've started to do, saying, let your light shine. Cheers. Where is everyone? There you are. Cheers. Peace.